It's just a letter to myself. Don't be ashamed to ask for help. If they love you, they gon' hold it down. And don't worry about who not around. Fuck, for real. Don't keep them if they wanna leave. Cause why beef if you can keep your peace? What's meant for you is gonna come to you. Make sure your next move is better than your last two. Broken promises, can't say their names, but let's just keep that anonymous. Never stoop down to they level, that shit get childish. And you grown, right? Right? Look, you spent nights alone, so you don't owe a soul. Brought these kids in this world, so you owe them kids, though. How many of these dudes really your friends, bro? When you honest with yourself, life gets simple. Let's talk about your blessings, though. You got your mother and your father in your corner, nigga. And your brother solid, nothing like these corny niggas. You left New York and you didn't fail. You got your crib, you got your car, nigga, you not in jail. You smoke your weed, you drink your liquor, but you not on pills. Don't forget who you are, cause you the dopest nigga. You got swag without trying, don't gotta force a nigga. Yeah, nice with the camera and you nice and spin. No school for either one, boy, you hella gifted. Dedicated time to people who ain't deserve it. People love to judge, but ain't nobody perfect. You put that time in for your dreams, so let's make it work. And you further than what you started, so you know it's working. It's just a letter to myself, cause sometimes you gotta remind yourself, nigga. It's just a letter to myself. Yeah. It's just a letter to myself, cause sometimes you gotta remind yourself. Sincerely, P, aka Prince. It's just a letter to myself. Letter to myself.
The summer solstice doesn't come in quietly, it arrives loud, lit and unapologetic, like it knows who it is and it shows up expecting you to know who you are. The solstice doesn't ask if you're comfortable, it don't wait for you to feel healed enough. It steps in with full fire and says, now, let me see you. The summer solstice is going to show up and show out. And this is not just a season to manifest, it's a season to materialize. Whatever you asked for, cried, fought, healed, fallen, got back up and asked again. Spirit heard you, and your guides watched the whole thing. And now, the energy's different. Now, it's on you, for you to become. This summer solstice is going to be arriving on June the 20th or 21st, right on the cusp of June, going into Cancer season. So be ready. Today we're going to be talking about speaking it into existence. Thank you for allowing me to bring you this teachable moment. Today we're going to be covering different types of affirmations to assist you. And then we're going to go over some dietary things in hopes that this all helps you. It's better to be ready than to get ready. Ashe? All right. And these affirmations are not for the faint of heart. Even if you got to shake while you're saying it, you got to believe it to be true. So before you speak, set the atmosphere. This is not a morning routine. This is a spiritual confrontation. You are confronting every lie, every fear, every delay, every cycle that try to stay alive by keeping you silent. So stand in the mirror or in the sun or at your altar. Touch your chest and breathe slow. Then speak like your freedom depends on it, because it does. The first set of affirmations will be activation affirmations for the one who forgot who they are. You're stepping into a new role or launching something or claiming your next level. Anoint your crown with blessings oil or Van oil before speaking. These oils that I mentioned can be purchased at Shamaka Essentials House of Blessings on the Etsy website. Or if you have your own, whatever works. These are the affirmations. I am not waiting to be chosen. I already am. The light within me was never meant to be dimmed for safety. I walk with ancestral power. I move with divine direction. I activate my purpose now. No more delay. No more excuses. Every room I enter, my spirit speaks first. Ashe. The next set of affirmations are visibility affirmations for the one who's been hiding in plain sight. You're going public with your gifts, sharing your voice or standing up for yourself. Anoint your throat with come to me or gratitude oil before speaking. I am not a secret. I am a signal. My visibility is not a threat. It's a prophecy being fulfilled. I do not shrink. I do not explain. I radiate. The ones meant for me will recognize me in full light. Being seen doesn't shake me. It sharpens me. Ashe. The next set of affirmations are growth affirmations for the one who's letting go to grow up. You're grieving an old identity, cutting ties, or making space for what's coming. Anoint your heart and root chakra with physical healing oil or protection oil before speaking. I release what once held me with love and with closure. I grow past guilt. I grow past shame. I grow because I choose truth. Every loss that made space for my healing was a holy release. I am not my past. I am my persistence. This new version of me is not a trend. It's a transformation. Ashe. Next, fire boundaries affirmations for the ones who's learning to say no without having a 10-page explanation. You feel like people pleasing is creeping back in, or you're afraid of enforcing limits. Anoint your wrist, your ankles, and your lower back with the fiery wall oil or protection oil before speaking. I do not negotiate my peace. What drains me cannot stay. My love is not a leash. It's a river with direction. If you cross my boundary, you will feel the fire. Access to me is earned, not assumed. Ashe. Or in your journal space. Use with Psalms 121 and chamomile, basil, or rosemary infused tea or bath. I did what I came to do today. What didn't move was not mine to carry. I released this day with no regret, no performance, and no shame. I thank the light for showing me where I still need to heal. I'm at peace with my process. I am protected in the dark. Ashe. Power lines. Dropped the mic truths. Say them when you need to remember who you are. You would write this, at least 3 of these on the mirror, so you can see them every morning and say them out loud. Put one under your pillow and let spirit whisper it back to you in your dreams. Burn one at the altar as an offering. Let your words become smoke. Record them in your own voice and play them back when you feel shaky. Say one before you step into anything sacred, public, or powerful. That's your shield. Be ready. The first 3. I was not sent here to survive silently. I was sent here to shift the room. That's 1. Number 2, the sun rises for me too. I walk like I know that now. Number 3, every version of me that I had to shed is proud of who I am becoming. Number 4, I do not beg to be kept. I keep myself in truth, love, and fire. And number 5, my voice is covered. My light is blessed. My walk is protected. I will repeat the steps that you would have to do with these 5 affirmations. Number 1, write at least 3 of them on your mirror so you can see them every morning and say them out loud. Number 2, take one of them and put them under your pillow and let spirit whisper it back to you in your dreams. Number 3, burn one at the altar as an offering. Let your words become smoke. Make sure that you record all 5 of these in your own voice and play them back when you feel shaky. And then choose one of the 5 to say when you step into anything sacred, public, or powerful, because that's your shield. Ashe? All right. This is the final word for the affirmations. Your mouth is a tool. Your truth is a weapon. Your voice is a gate. What you speak on this solstice from your gut, from your faith, from your fire, will echo. So speak it like you mean it, like you need it, like your ancestors are nodding in the background saying, that's our baby, say it again. We're going to take a small break right here. And then when we come back, we're going to cover seasonal food and drink blessings. Ashe? Ashe.
Body butter, shade, sage, washing off yesterday's weight. Spell in the steam, peace in the flame. I call Call my power, speak my name. Rose quartz on my windowsill, lavender mist when I need to chill. Aura bright, no fake shine. Everything I touch is by design. Sacred glow, I feel divine. Every drop's a blessing by design. Soap so rich, spray so clean. Burning candles while I live my dream. Crystal charge, my spirit's high. Anointed oil, now watch me rise. Not just a scent, it's essential. I stay tapped in with Jamaica essentials. Oils crafted by moonlight's kiss. Protection in every little drip. From the root to the crown I rise. Ancestral hands all in this vibe. No mass made, this is hand poured. Every scent opens up a door. From conjure to calm, from shadow to light. Jamaica keeps my soul alive. Glow deeper, feel it unfold. Magic in the jar, ancient and bold. Every blend got a story to tell, and I wear it like a spell. Sacred glow, I feel divine. Every dry op's a blessing by design. Soap so rich, spray so clean. Burning candles while I live my dream. Crystal charge, my spirit's high. Anointed oil, now watch me rise. Not just a scent, it's essential. I stay tapped in with Jamaica essentials. Yeah, I stay tapped in.
Welcome back. Now we're going to talk about feeding the body so the spirit can hold more. Why does this matter? When you walk with spirit, especially during energy heavy times like the summer solstice, your body becomes a lightning rod. You are processing dreams, downloads, visions, revelations, all through flesh and bone. If you don't tend to your body, you'll burn out your nervous system and confuse the burnout for spiritual blockage. You were never meant to fast your way through every blessing. You were meant to feast with the ancestors, to eat sacred, touch the earth and taste sweetness and feel covered from the inside out. This is how you ground the light in the physical form. This is where your body says, thank you for including me. When you are in the season of fire and fruit, that means the food should be alive, come from the sun or the soil, hydrate, fortify, restore ancestral memory. So let's talk about what that really looks like spiritually and practically. When it comes to the fruit table, fruits are solar memory. They carry sweetness, water, vibrancy, and light codes. When you eat them, you're literally digesting the sunlight that's been converted into energy. The ancestral sanctioned summer fruits are mango, which is for rebirth, fertility, divine sweetness. Pineapple, for protection, spiritual authority, crown activation. Papaya, cleansing, ancestral womb healing. Watermelon, root to crown hydration, bloodline memory. Citrus, lemon, lime, or orange, is for clarity, psychic clearing, and energy reset. This is the blessing prayer. May every fruit I eat be a celebration of joy. May this sweetness enter my blood and awaken my spirit to the fullness of living. Root and grain wisdom. Your people knew how to feed the body for work and for war. Rice, millet, beans, greens, cornmeal, ground nuts, cassava. These aren't just side dishes. These are survival codes. They carry ancestral nourishment. So here are a couple of sacred pairings. Black-eyed peas and greens provide luck, protection, and money power. Ah, you're remembering, right? Remember, what is it? New Year's Day, right? Cornbread and molasses is for hospitality, grounding and sweetness in hard times. Stewed okra or eggplant is binding blessings, ancestral connection to West Africa. The blessing prayer. As I eat what they ate, I remember what they survived. Let this food activate resilience, peace, and fullness in me. Use these especially when doing heavy ancestral work or post-ritual restoration. Herbs for eating and drinking. Your herbs don't just go in baths or on altars. They go in your tea, your oil, your mouth. They become your body's backup choir. So what are some of the drink mixes? Solstice solar water is spring water with citrus slices, lemon, orange, and or lime, mint or basil, honey, and a pinch of pink salt. Set it out for 3 hours in the sun. Sip slowly while journaling or doing reflection work. Let this water carry the code of the sun and let it restore your clarity and amplify your peace. Morning tea, clarity and courage. Rosemary clears fog. Lemongrass opens roads. Calendula is for joy and immunity. A pinch of cinnamon activates warmth and passion. With this drink, I awaken ready to receive. My mind is steady. My heart is open. Evening tea, ancestor whisper, chamomile, soothing, mugwort, dreams, lavender, calm, spearmint, breath, and spirit flow. May this drink soften the veil. May my dreams be sacred conversations. Sip before bed, especially after sunset rituals. Pair with Psalms 121. Now I'm going to give you some elemental additions, sacred ingredients to keep in rotation. Each of these carry spiritual symbolism and physical benefit, ancestral in both body and metaphysics. Honey. Honey opens sweetness, attracts favor, used by Oshun and for blessing offerings. Sea salt is for cleansing, preserve spiritual strength, add to food or water. Cayenne, spiritual fire, wakes up body and boundaries. Coconut milk, spiritual heat. Olive oil, healing balm, blessing portal, used to cook, anoint, or seal ritual plates. How do you bless the food you eat during solstice? Blessings hit different when you know who you're talking to. When you sit down to eat, pause and place your hands over the plate or the cup. Say, may this food return to me, to my knowing. May I consume fuel my path, heal my cells, and call forward the wisdom of my bloodline. Ashe, amen, so it is. Even if it's just fruit and tea, treat it like sacred communion, because it is. And finally, don't just feed your body, feed your purpose. The ancestors didn't suffer so you could be scared to eat with joy. They didn't survive on scraps for you to binge on guilt. They didn't plant food in cursed soil for you to ignore the altar that is your belly. So bless it, taste it, sit in it, give thanks for it, let it nourish the vessel that carries divine light. You got to feed the body, baby, because the spirit is trying to expand. Make sure the container is ready to hold what's coming next. Ashe. And that's it. The next time we meet up, we're going to do a little oracle reading for fire, growth, and spirit. All right? Okay. Be well, stay safe. Ashe, and deep bow to each and every one of you. Thank you for coming to this teaching and learning moment with me, Blended Healing. And I'll see you soon. Peace.
I see your light, it don't dim mine. We're stars in the same sky, perfectly aligned. Your wind is my wind, your voice is my song. We've been strong alone, but together we're strong. Shine with me, don't dim to compete. Let's ride, move to the same beat. There's space, there's grace, we both can be free. I'm not your rival, I'm your legacy, yeah. Shine with me. Shine with me. We're stars in the same sky, perfectly aligned. Your wind is my wind, your voice is my song. We've been strong alone, but together we're strong. Shine with me, don't dim to compete. Let's ride, move to the same. There's space, there's grace, we both can be free. I'm not your rival, I'm your legacy, yeah. see your light, it don't dim mine. We're stars in the same sky, perfectly aligned. Your win is my win, your voice is my song.